Hi guys, Tina Knight, who told Jeremy Vine that she, and I quote, definitely voted for Brexit, is upset with the type of Brexit that she received. Tina blames the government for not training up people as a result of leaving the European Union, and claims here that there are a lot of 18 to 30-year-olds in Britain who are just simply too lazy to work. She also blames the education system for not having enough cookery classes. What the hell? Have a listen to this.
Quite frankly, bricklayers, carpenters, plumbers are like unicorns. So, I mean, if they are going to send them to my house first, please, you know.
Were you in favour of Brexit? I can't remember.
Definitely,
yeah,
yes.
But did you factor in the fact that we would have less people working as bricklayers, carpenters and the other one?
I didn't factor in the fact that we'd have such a weak government that would have quite a huge amount of active 18 to 30-year-olds in this country who just can't be bothered to go to work.
18 to 30-year-olds couldn't be bothered to go to work. Don't you love it when you have these elderly people pointing their finger at younger people saying you're too lazy to work, you can't be bothered? Why isn't she out picking fruit and vegetables? Why isn't she out training as a plumber or electrician? Instead of going on a frigging TV show and wasting this time. This is valuable time she could be using to train up.
And pay them benefit money, because we should be looking at our own first, training those people. I'm all for training. I think it's very good. I think it should start in schools. I mean, we've got a massive shortage of chefs in the hospitality area. But I remember when I went to school, all schools had a kitchen with ovens in, and we weren't taught what the E numbers were. We were taught actually how to cook.
Jesus. Is this person real? Is this person serious? The reason the UK has a shortage of of chefs is because people didn't learn how to cook. Is this where we're at? The bottom of the barrel? Really, the bottom of the barrel? It was not necessary to leave the European Union for the... Look, when they say... This is really strange when I hear from Brexiteers, because Brexiteers, members of the public who are Brexiteers, say the government needs to train up more people. But then the government turn around and say businesses need to train up more people. So who is responsible for the training? Is it the government or is it the businesses? Because businesses are not going to spend huge amounts of money training up people. And if, and in many cases they can't find people, but even if they could find the people, those people don't have skills. And you're expecting businesses to invest money to train up people, and then maybe those people leave. It used to be easier. You could just say, I need this skill. You put out a request and then people would arrive. But now because of Brexit, you can't do that. You either have to pay for visas or you have to try and train people up. But if you can't find the people, what are you supposed to do? Businesses are downsizing as a direct consequence of this. So you have members of the public like this lady who's saying the government need to spend more money on training. But then as soon as you say, okay, then we need to raise taxes to cover this training cost, they say, no, we don't want to pay any more taxes. Which way do you want it? Do you want to invest in training? Or do you want to just complain? Because you can't have it both ways. You can't say, yeah, we want to have these skills, we want to have these investments, but we don't want to pay for them. I don't know what else to say about this. It's just nonsensical. This person voted for Brexit and is now complaining that the government isn't implementing it correctly, even though we said before this, these are the consequences of voting to leave. These will be the consequences of leaving the single market and leaving the EU. And the response from people like this was, that's Project Fear. You're not believing enough in Britain. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.